and get people started the right way. Because what we're going to go through tonight, guys, it's the simplest stuff, but it can save you a lot of time, and it'll save your upline a lot of time and things like that. I mean, the whole idea behind this is everything that I'm showing you tonight, I want you to know so that as you enroll people, you learn by doing. And as you enroll people and go and do those types of things, like they need to see this happening and they need to learn it themselves so that that duplication process continue to happen over and over and over and over again. Um, but this stuff is simple, guys. It's really simple, and it's crucial. I mean, I can't tell you how many people I've met and how many people I talk to that 2 months down the road, they still don't even know how to sign somebody up. They don't even know how to access their website. They don't even know what a back office is. And, I immediately call the people that sponsored them and give them a nice, firm talking to, like, what in the heck are you doing? But people need to know that, hey, I've got a website, I've got a back office. There's a lot of power. You need to know what you're in for in the business that, is a part of this whole thing here. Um, so I'm just going to start I'm going to start with the simplest thing first, just your website. Everybody has their very own website. Period. Everybody's got it. They all look identical, and they look pretty much exactly like, the corporate site except for the landing page. But for example, mine is lifewithoutwalls.vema.com. And then you'll see here when we go to lifewithoutwalls.vema.com, you're going to hopefully see, me, see a picture of me, see a picture of my wife, our rank presidential there, our name. All this stuff is just what I'm going to walk you through how to set up here in your back office. Just that simple stuff like your name and your picture, and making sure all that stuff is going off and everything as well. Because this is important. You need to know where to send people to order product, guys. Ordering product online and off your website is the same as going to Amazon or eBay or any other online shopping cart. It's that simple. So people, "Oh, I don't even know how to sign up somebody through my website." It's just like signing up and purchasing anything else on the internet. Somebody's going to literally go to your website, and you're going to say, hey, listen, whether you've started with them the Verve or they're bold and they're ready to order, they're going to go to your website, and they're probably going to go up to product here, and they're going to click whatever product they're interested in. They're like, you know what, I really wanted the Verve. And, oh, wow, you know what, that black one's the one that I tried. And then all you do, they simply click it, and guys, look, buy now. It's that simple. They go into the buy now process. It's going to take you here to a shopping cart that this is what should look really similar to anything else you've ever done online. It's just your typical shopping cart. Over here on the left-hand side is all of our products. You see here under the Verve tab, there's Verve Builder Packs. There's just the regular energy drink. There's the Bold Energy. There's the Zero Sugar. There's the Energy Shot. All these different things are things that you can, add to the cart, so to speak. If they want just the Vemma, they can get here and come here and get a Vemma Builder Pack, or they can get just a regular Vemma pack of just our 32-ounce bottles or our 2 bottles. And, if they want more options, if they want a 2-pack or a 10-pack or whatever, it's all right here. I mean, every one of our products, guys, is listed in this shopping cart over here. And then obviously the body tab has all of our different body products, and we've got, tons of different body products and things like that. So anything that they want, is all right here. So you just, make sure, hey, whatever you want, go to the shopping cart, find it, say, all I want an extreme transformation pack. Simple. They click add to cart, and if they're done, they click checkout. Now, this is the crucialest part of the whole thing, though. If you're processing somebody's order for them, or they're processing for themselves, if they're processing for themselves, they need to create an account. If you're processing an order for somebody, you need to create them account. Do not log in to your back office, period. Don't do it. Because otherwise all you're doing is you're placing an order under your name. So every new person that either you enroll personally or that anybody that they're enrolling themselves, they need to make sure they register themselves for a free account. So all they do is click register, and it's just going to come to the sign up page. All it's asking for is your information, your billing information, your shipping information, all those types of things. So you got their first name, you got their last name, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a mock account here. I'm going to be like test is our account, and I'm going to put an address 19345 Happy Place. I like that. Happy Place, and you know what? That's going to be in, let's make it in California, 99210, the most famous zip code out there. Oh, whoops. Let's say it's Beverly Hills, 90210, and 555, 555, 5555, and Joe, let's do the famous John Doe at Vemma.com. I like that. And for username, I'm just going to create. This is how they're going to log in. Log into their back office. So it's going to be test. Make sure that none of those tests are taken, and then I'm going to go Vemma123, Vemma123. And if they want to join as a brand partner, obviously click brand partner. If they just want to be a customer and have zero intention ever of building a business, that's what they click customer. If there's an inkling or likelihood at all, period, that they think they're going to want to build a business, make sure they join as a brand partner. All they have to do is click that they've read and understood, and all those other things. And I am obviously 18 years of age or older. And it says down here who their success coach is, and that's my corporation. DTP Services is going to be your success coach. And then you just click continue. Bam. Oh, man. So anytime you get this, the username you selected already exists. Please choose a different username. That's kind of crazy that username already exists. I'll try this one. Test, 1, 2, 3. And see if we can get in that way. Looks like it's going to work here. So basically, guys, again, this is what your newest person is going to be going through, or you're going to be going to go through for them. I encourage you to have everybody sign themselves up so that they know exactly how to do it. The power is in duplication, as we discussed, and you want to make sure that those people are being able to duplicate that. And so a lot of times when people don't understand the sign up process, it's because they never went through it themselves. So I encourage all of you guys, always either walk them through it or have them do it themselves to complete the whole sign up process. You see here, then bam, just going to ask, hey, where do you want it shipping? I want it the same place that I want my same Happy Place address. And then it's going to go to billing. You're going to put in your credit card, how you want it shipped, and then bam, you process the payment. And next thing you know, it's all good to go. So that's how you place an order. And then once you get all this information there, you just hit continue, and it says confirmation. They get a confirmation number, and they're done. They're in the system. It's literally the same. You need your name, your address, your credit card, and what product you want, and that's what it takes for somebody to sign up. There's nothing else. There's nothing else any tougher than that. Now I'm going to walk you through the back office, because this is kind of the most.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's me. Hey, I was just gonna say, to make sure you guys put in the credit card correctly, like triple and double check the credit card, because what happens is if you don't, you have to call corporate. There's like a flag for security, so just make sure when you're entering the credit card that it's all correct.
Great advice. Just, I mean, to avoid any type of hiccups at all, double check your credit card numbers, double check addresses, make sure everything is in there correctly, so that we don't run into any order issues, period.
I also want to add too, we absolutely do not ship to a PO box. So if they have a PO box number, we need a physical address.
Yeah, because otherwise they're looking at $59 to ship USPS priority mail, and I don't think anybody wants to do that. I mean, the reason we use FedEx is so it can show up on their doorstep.
Yeah, but we had a situation where it took a brand partner 3 weeks to get their stuff because the post office wouldn't. they refused it, bottom line. And you just don't want to get in that situation where, people are waiting forever for their product. Just don't do a PO box.
Yes, I'll just leave it at that. I'm with Cami. Don't do a PO box. Just let just let everybody have the product show up on your doorstep. Just use FedEx. All right, so we are in the back office. This is where everything kind of starts. This is how you track your business. This is how you watch your network grow. You can sign up people back here. You can look at your genealogy. There's all sorts of news, resources, downloads, brand partner recognition. This is where it tells you how much money you're making, what's happening. All those things are right back here. So the same username that you created when you created your account, when you initially ordered your product, is the same login for your back office. And how you get to your back office in general, all you got to do is you just go to Vemma.com, and right up here in the upper right hand corner it says account login. That's it. That'll take you right to a sign in page. You sign in, and this is what your back office is going to look like. This is this test accounts office or back office that I made. But this is exactly what your account looks like. And I'm going to start with the first things I want you to do, or the first things I want you to show somebody to do when they initially sign up. If you are with them when they walk through and they sign up, the first thing you do is you need to help them get into their back office, and you need to walk them through these few things that I'm going to show you right here. First things first, you click My Account. You're going to see this tab. All these tabs have tons of different drop downs, and spend some time back here. Spend 30 minutes or whatever, an hour back here looking at all these different things to get familiar with your back office. I'm gonna hit on the 3 or 4 major things back here, but there's tons of information back here for you. But the first things you do is you show them the My Account tab. Under My Account, you're going to see all these different options, everything from order history to setting up their direct deposit. Set up their direct deposit. Why? Because that's going to get money directly into their checking account. So you got to show them, hey, this is where you set up your direct deposit. Just get a blank check. All you need is your routing number and your account number. That's it. And it sets up your direct deposit, show you guys how to process and change an auto delivery. Everybody may not want the same product every week or every month. That's totally fine. Switch it up. Show them how they can switch it up. Show them how they can modify all that kind of stuff. It's where you can see your bonus history. How much money did you make? How much money did you make last month? It breaks everything down. All these things, all these things are there. So I'm just going to try to get into the My Account section here. And as you click My Account, it's going to pull up to this right here. First thing you want to do is check their placement strategy. It is always defaulted to one left, one right profit leg. And unless you're instructed otherwise, just keep it right on that, because this is going to make sure that you stay balanced in the beginning until one of your legs takes off and you end up needing to, focus on your weaker leg to get it to catch up with your stronger leg. But for the time being, just leave it at that. This placement strategy means that if somebody signs up through your website, where's the computer automatically going to place them? Is the computer automatically going to place them on the left side of your business or the right side of your business or your profit leg? And if you don't understand what profit leg means, don't worry about it. It's not pertinent to this right there. That's for another conversation when we're talking about compensation plan stuff. But leave that at there. You'll be able to see your address, obviously see who your enrollers are, and this is where they can change their password, set their communication preferences, make sure that they're getting all the different emails from Vemma, then update their personal info. Let's say they want to, change the email address on file. They want to add in their birth. They want to change their address, change their phone number, any of that stuff. It's all right here under the My Account tab. Order history is simply that. You're going to be able to see all the different orders. Every time an order is processed, you'll be able to see it. And something cool that I just learned, honestly, from Cami, a few weeks ago, was that after somebody places an order, 24, 48 hours later, you can actually come back in to the order history. You can click their original order. Let's say they bought a silver builder pack, and a tracking number will pop up. It'll have generated the tracking number for that order, and you can click that tracking number once it's been processed and populated correctly, and you can see when the product's going to show up. I mean, that's big for people, you know. It can take anywhere from, I've seen people get product within 3 days to 7 days. You know, when it ships FedEx ground. So it's really, it just helps out a lot. Hey, you know, people are excited. When can I get my product? How can I get my product? You know, when is that coming? And so it's really, it's nice to know, hey, I can just go to order history, click the most recent order, check the tracking number, and it'll tell you exactly where you want to do it. Obviously, direct deposit, guys, exactly what I said. All you have to have for direct deposit is the bank account number, the bank name, and the routing number, and you know what kind of account it is. Now, so you know that takes 2 to 3 weeks to set up. So you know, more than likely you're going to get a couple checks in the mail first, which is cool because I like that first check. I want to keep that first check. You know, it says, I tell people all the time, you know, your first check isn't that important. What's important is that you continue to double that check. You know, every month. Talk about duplication. Let's focus on doubling that check every month, every month, every month. Auto delivery, guys. This is important. This is where you go in and you can edit, manage, create auto deliveries. And you know, for this, actually, I'm going to go ahead and log into an existing account so that you guys can see what's going on here. Let's see here. Load away, load away. Whoa, I don't know how I got there. All right. Gotta love it when the internet is just screaming. I apologize. All right, so I'm going to log into my wife's account here. She's got a healthy spot in my organization. And so when you're under that my account section, you click that auto delivery. You're going to see here she's got an auto delivery. So if you want to change, remove, do anything to that auto delivery, it's right here. You go to my account, auto delivery, okay? Let's say we want to change it. You just click change. And what's going to happen is it's going to pop up to that actual order summary. Tells you who it's shipping to, the shipping options, and here's the item. You know, this is what's actually shipping. You know, we're doing 2 packs of Bold on here, all right? So I want to change this though, because you know what? Maybe I want regular Verve next month. So all I do is click change, and it brings me up to all of our different product ordering options. And right now you see there's a 2 there under Verve Bold 1 pack. So I'm going to change that to 0 because that's what's going to go ahead and change it. And so then I'm going to say, you know what? I want just a regular Verve. So I go up here and I find a 2-case order of the regular Verve, and I click 1. I want a Verve 2-pack. There's 120 CV. It's 136 bucks. I make sure that that 1 is the only thing that has anything in there because that's what I want. All I do is click submit. Come in here, make sure, yep, it says my item description for my next auto ship is a Verve 2-pack, and then all I do is hit submit. And then bam, your auto delivery order has been successfully changed. You know, and that's it. And so that's how you change an auto delivery. You know, if somebody wants to remove their auto delivery, that's how you go in and you remove their auto delivery. You don't have to call in for corporate. You know, a lot of the hold times right now are based on people calling to change auto deliveries or remove auto deliveries. So you want to make sure that, you know, that you can do this from the back office. So that's really all you need to know under the My Account tab. I'm going to go ahead and click back here to the Vemma back office. And again, this is your home page for your back office. You know, you can enroll somebody new through here. Let's say you're sitting with somebody and you're like, hey, you know what? I want to enroll somebody. Bam, automatically click that. It's going to take you right to the store, right to the Vemma store where they can pick product, order what they want, and they go right through that same registration process that we just went through as somebody placed their initial order. Just like I said, right to the shopping cart, they click their product, they go right back through it. I'm going to take you back here to the back office and kicks you out if you do that. see if we can log in here. So now we're back in the back office. And so the next things I want to show you guys are, hey, that's the first thing is go to the My Account tab, make sure everything's set up right, help them get their direct deposit information in there so that money can go directly into their account, make sure their auto delivery is correct. And then the next thing is just help them change their website, help them manage their website. That's a big thing. You want to make sure that their name is correct on their website. So when somebody goes to their website to order something, it's right. Like for my wife's, it has both of our names. We changed this to Dan and Trisha Price. I want to make sure our email is on there, our phone number is on there. And then right here, guys, where it says new thumbnail, or when you first initially get started, there's not going to be any pictures there, obviously. So you go new thumbnail, you choose a file, and you find that file, wherever it is on your, on your computer, on your pictures, and you say, hey, this is the picture I want. You choose that, and it's uploaded. It's sitting right there, ready to upload. And then you go back through here, you make sure all this stuff is correct. You scroll through, do I want the orange background, do I want the background? Like, make it yours, personalize this. The more it resembles you, the prouder you're going to be of it to show off. So all these things, decide, hey, which one of these rotating banners do I want? You know what, let's see, I don't really like this one, or I don't really like this one, or maybe I do like it. Whatever. You click on and off what you like and what you don't like, and those are the rotating banners, and that's how you kind of set this thing up. And of course, at any time after you test it, go back to your website and see if it looks the way that you want it to look. So for example, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change my background image to Verve. I'm gonna get it tough, get it looking good. So I'm changing the background image. I'm gonna click off on this one. I'm gonna click off on that one. I like the Beamer. I like the Verve. I like that. I'm gonna click off on that. Click off on that. I'm really verving this thing out. So that's everything going. And so I got my website kind of looking the way that I want to look. And then let's say I wanted to change my website handle. Your website handle is what people go to. So, for example, my wife's is tprice.vemma.com. That's her website. You see down here where it says tprice. That's her web handle. Let's say I wanted to change that. I could type in something else. Maybe I wanted to be Trisha Price instead. You put in trishaprice.vemma.com and hopefully it's available. If it's available, you get it. If not, it'll tell you, hey, there was no changes made. Trisha Price was not available as a username. But right now, I like that web handle. I like the way it says, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And then if I want to see those changes, I hit submit. And it's going to upload that new photo, personal image saved, website preferences saved successfully. And I'm just going to go test that and be like, well, let's make sure this looks the way I want it. I'm going to tprice.vemma.com. Bam, it's going to look just like I said it would. It's got the black background now. It's got it's got my picture that I uploaded. It's got just the banners that I wanted to see. All that stuff is right there, and now it looks just a little bit more kind of like I wanted it to look. And that's exactly how you do that, guys. There's some other things up here, your featured video, your connection, your blog admin, the leads, tell a friend. You can literally you can do all sorts of things to your website back here, where you can check. You can check your, you can link it to Facebook, you can link it to Twitter, all those types of things you can do. You can actually turn this into a blog if you want. You can make it as much as you want, but in the beginning, just make sure that the names are correct, the pictures are there, and you've got it looking the way that you want it to look. Another way that you can really personalize this is your Vemma profile. Your Vemma profile is going to be all about you. It's going to be, it's your why. Why are you doing this business? Tell us about yourself. And, there's these sections about me. Tell us a little about yourself. Hey, my name's Trisha Price and whatever. I just love Vemma for whatever reason, and I love changing people's lives. And you can put different pictures. You can make all this stuff completely personal to you. There's all sorts of different questions you can ask yourself and all those types of things. And the cool thing is, once you get that complete, you can actually download that and print that out. And then once once somebody actually lands on your website, they can actually come back here, they click on your picture, and it's actually going to take them right to their profile. So everything that you've got there is right there, so people can see that. So I haven't set my website up. I'm a bad example, but this is things that you need to do when you've got the time. Really personalize this and make this personal to you, and set up that Vemma profile. And that's really it, guys. That's the website. So you go to the My Accounts tab. You make sure their auto delivery is correct. You make sure that they're getting into their back office correctly. Make sure that their direct deposit set up correctly. All those things, are the first steps. And then the next step is you take them to their Manage Website tab, and you get their website set up. If they've got a picture, upload it. Make sure that they're set up. Make sure they're pleased with their with what their web handle is. That it's something simple, something easy that they can show people. All right, for this next part, I'm going to walk you into the back office, the genealogy. Genealogy is important because this is where you can kind of see your network grow. So you dive into the genealogy here. You click genealogy, just like I did there. Hope I didn't do too fast, but it's one of the tiles right in the middle of the screen. You click genealogy. Bam. You want to make sure that it always says diagrammatic genealogy. That means it's going to be visual. It's going to be three-dimensional, basically, or two-dimensional instead of one-dimensional where it's just a bunch of names. Diagrammatic lets you look at your organization like this. So you're going to see yourself at the very top. Test, this is that account I created. And then, if you're brand new, nobody's probably signed up yet, you're going to see 2 open spots right here. Let's say you'd already sponsored somebody, or your upline had sponsored somebody and put them somewhere. You might see a name there, and you're like, oh wow, I didn't even put that person there, and I've already got people in my network. That's cool. That's what you want. Then what's going to happen is this spot's going to be gone, and there's going to be another spot right here that'll say enroll new member or customer. You can click their country, all that kind of stuff, guys, is right here. So this is a way that you can, if you want somebody specifically on your left or on your right, this is where you can specify exactly where you want them. So for example, I'm going to enroll Cami. I'm like, you know what, Cami? I'm going to put you on my left because that's really where I'm going to town right now. My right side's taken off. Let's get you on my left and walk them right into your back office. You go right to the spot where you want them, and you click, bam, I'm enrolling a new member, and it's going to take them right to the order page, guys. It's that simple. And then you go walk them right through that sign up process, and they will appear directly where you put them. So if I enrolled Cami, this spot would now be gone, and it would say Cami Bobbitt right there. And then this spot would be open for the next enrollment. So this is a cool way, but this is how you see your whole network. So as your network grows, as the people below you grow, and as the people, your upline might put some people down there and they grow, like you can see your whole entire network through this. And it's going to go off the screen, and it's going to say, you can just keep clicking and looking at new levels and following different lines of lineage. I mean, you can spend all day in there. You can even search. If you're looking for somebody deep in your organization, you can search for them, all that kind of stuff. But this is a really cool tool to be able to see your network and be able to see what's going on. I'm going to click back here and show you guys something. When you look at these, I'm going to take you guys into the cycle tracker, because the cycle tracker is cool because this shows you what you're making that week, like where you're at already, so for example, you click the cycle tracker, right? It shows you, hey, how close am I to free customers? Well, I'm not that close. But I'll tell you here, do you have at least 3 enrolled? It breaks it down exactly where you're at. It says, all right, cool. How many cycle bonus? How much volume do you have on the left side? Well, I got 4,300. How much volume do you have on your right side? Well, I got a lot banked on my right side. And so, that left side is pretty important. So right now I've generated 24 cycles this week. My wife's generated 24 cycles so far this week. And then down here, it's going to tell you, hey, what are you qualified for right now? check, I'm qualified for the cycle bonus because I'm in 120 point auto delivery every month, and I have at least one personally enrolled 60 point auto delivery on my left and one personally enrolled 60 point auto delivery on my right. That's how you're qualified for to cycle. I'm qualified for the enroller matching bonus because I have four personally enrolled brand partners. I'm not currently qualified for the second tier matching bonus on this spot. You need 6 personally enrolled people to make sure you're qualified for that second tier matching bonus. Qualified for the fast start bonus because I'm on an auto delivery, and I'm qualified for the rank advancement bonus because I'm on the auto delivery. Tells you over here how many people you have on your team, how many brand partners, how many active. All of those things, guys, are right here in the cycle tracker, but it's cool to get excited. Like, hey, you know what? She's made so far, she's looking at a minimum, because this is just estimated, a minimum of $488 this week. That's pretty neat. You know, she's only been in this deal for a little while and she's had a kid and everything else now. That's pretty cool. She's at $488 this week alone. And it's not even over. We still got 2.5 days left. So there's lots of cool things. And then you can click back here and see, hey, what happened last week? What happened the week before that? And all these things, break down, so let's see, like, oh, this week was a bigger week for last week. She did 56 cycles on her spot last week. So that was cool. She made $1,120 last week. So all that breaks everything down, and it shows you, how much you make. So even from here, you can click, manage your website, your genealogy. But those are really, guys, those are the key things, showing them how they know how much they're making, how they set up their website, and how to change their auto delivery. If you show them those 3 things, they are in business and they're ready to rock. That's really all you need to do. And then from there, you just direct them, hey, listen, there's all sorts of wealth of information in your back office. When you look at your business tools, you see the cycle tracker, again, manage the website, the genealogy, the business resources, news and resources, hey, news, the Vemma Insider, the media, the press, the downloads, guys. This download section is awesome. There is everything from every form you could ever need to videos to let's just go through it. You've got Vemma videos, you've got the brand identity guide, you've got that kind of helps you. I love this manual will save you from drowning in the tide of wasted hours wondering what colors to choose, which font to use. I mean, these are to help you, set up all the different things you need. Image downloads, all the different images, guys. You want to put them on your Facebook, you want to put them on your wall, you want to put them on a business card. All the different images are all broken down into the different products. All that stuff's here for you to use and to put into, anything you want to use, but all that stuff's available. The product fact sheets, everything about products. Somebody needs something. All you do is you download this, keep it in a file on your computer, so that you can give it to people really simply and really easy. Meeting support materials. Hey, you're having a home presentation, and you need a PowerPoint presentation, whatever. All that stuff is already back here. And if you don't ever look through your back office, you never know. Expertise articles, builder packs, different places to buy tools and gear, the Verve vending. I mean, how many people knew that you could even get a discount on your cell phone just because you were with Vemma? All those types of things are here. This is important too, guys. Events and training. You want to know what's going on and where is it happening. You click the events tab, and you pull up your area, your region, and you say, well, all right, these are all the live events that are going on. What's going on in Cleveland? The second and fourth Tuesday of every month, it looks like there's an event going on. This next weekend, Greensboro, North Carolina, there's an event. San Diego, there's an event. We've got the convention on the 4th. All these things are right here, and you can click, you can view the flyers, you can see what's going on in the area. So as you have brand partners that join in different parts of the country, even the world, you can say, hey, this is what's going on there. This is how you do this stuff, yada, yada, yada. Plug in, get your people plugged into events, and that kind of stuff is huge. Brand partner recognition, this is cool. This is where you get to see, hey, who rank advanced last month? Who's the top 50 bonus earners? Who's all in the Vemma Elite Club, the Vemma Elite Club brand partners? What does it take to qualify for, ambassador? All those things, like, your goal is to get in this dang top 50. Brad Alcazan, by the way, I think he just went pinnacle today. He had over 6,000 cycles 26 years old. If that doesn't blow your mind, I don't know what does. That is stinking awesome. How stinking awesome that is. So make sure that chase him. That's all I'm going to say. Chase him. I mean, and this list changes all the time, guys. There's people, the YPRs just continue to work their way up this list. I mean, you got Brad Alcaz in there. Anthony Powell just started a couple months ago. He's already number 9. You got Alex Morton working his way up at number 12. These are all young kids, man. I mean, they're all stinking making it. And get Bryce, he's up there now. I think Derek's going to be on this thing next month. You got Josh Noble, all these Luke and Shawneen Wilborn. These are all YPRs just killing it and getting it done. So you want to make sure, guys, that you're where all this stuff is. International, FAQs, contact us. But guys, really, that's it. I mean, I really just wanted to show you guys this so you'd have some knowledge of everything that you have. If I don't expect everybody to read the manual, every time you go buy a new car or you buy a computer. I mean, shoot, I don't either. But I do expect you to know those 3 key things of helping people set up their website, making sure people know how to sign somebody up, and making sure people, know how they're going to get paid, and know people, help them know where they can go look to see how they're going to get paid. And as a sponsor, it's your responsibility to do that. The last thing you want to do is just sign somebody up and then just never talk to them again, or never educate them on anything that they've got. And if there's still questions you have, just call one of us, call your upline, call some support. Hey, would you show me how to do this? Would you show me how to do this? Like, more than happy to show you guys how to do stuff like this. I mean, it's not complicated. It's not hard. We break it down super easy. And the brand new person needs to feel like they could go sign up somebody immediately after they leave, signing themselves up. So I encourage you guys, try to always make sure that the people are signing themselves up so they see how easy it is, and immediately walk them through their back office, their genealogy, their cycle tracker, and their My Account tab. Cammie, anything that you want me to address more specifically, or anything you want to drive home that I missed on? What'd you say?
No, actually, no, you hit it all. I think that's great. Can we open it up to people if they have any questions?
Yeah, let me, guys, if you don't know this, there is people have already asked some questions. Let's see. Kenna asked a good question. Hey, Dan, what do we say to someone they choose to cancel their auto ship? Say, too bad we don't cancel auto ships around here. you know, hey, once you're in, you're in. You better go change your credit card. No, just joking. I mean, guys, this is going to happen. People come and go. And unfortunately, that's part of the business. It's a sad part of the business. It's like just last weekend. We were at our training event. I love what Matt said. Matt, there's a couple empty seats in the room, and you know what? Unfortunately, those people are missing it. They're missing it. And if they don't, if there's something going on in their life that this isn't for them at that time, it is what it is. I'd encourage them to find why. Hey, what's going on? Why do you want to cancel? And if it's simple as like, well, you know what? I just have an extra. I have a bottle that I still haven't got to because I was gone for a week and I forgot to take it. And I just don't want my next auto ship showing up. Say, hey, no problem. You know what we can actually do? We can actually just push your auto ship date back a couple weeks to make sure that you don't get duplicating product. That's fine. Do it. You can do that right under that auto delivery tab. You can actually change when you want their auto ship delivery to process. So just walk them through that. Yeah, click here, click here. Hey, let's push your auto ship back a couple weeks. So, because that's the number one reason, guys, people want to cancel their auto ship is something happened and they didn't take their product for a week, and they don't want to have overlapping product. Hey, I understand. I'm the same way. So you want to make sure that we can modify it, but keep them on that auto delivery in some sort to keep them on the product and keep developing that habit. Ken, a great question though. And then obviously, if it's something else to do with the business or something else, see if you can get them on the phone with an upline support. If you don't feel that you can handle the question, or they just need some extra motivation or a little kick in the pants, whatever. Get them on the phone with with an upline support or our leader, myself, Cammie, something like that, and go from there. Um,
But Dan, just real quick, because they don't want to change their auto ship dates if they're a brand partner. That's just for a customer.
yeah, and it's true. And if they want to change or cancel their auto ship as a brand partner, just make sure they understand the implications of what's going to happen. They're going to lose banked volume, all sorts of things like that. Um, Casey was asking about the events, showing where the events are, and Anna said, "Show me again, please, where the flyers are and where the events are." No problem. Um, it's right here under the events and training tab. You just go to events, period. Come on, internet. Um, it will work, I promise. Let's see here. Home events. All right, I'm going to go back. You just click events and training, and then you click events, and it will pop up here, I promise. All right. And then you find your area. These are the next big events that are coming up. Field hosted events. These are kind of like one-time events. And then weekly field hosted events. These are the things that happen a lot more regularly. So you can see here that we've got Ontario meets on Tuesdays, Fredericksburg meets on every Thursday. So let's say, for example, you want to plug somebody into that. You just click it. And if there's a flyer available, it'll be there. Hey, view download flyer. This one doesn't appear to have it, so they have not, but it'll tell you to RSVP, please contact Molly Reinholtz, executive leader at 540-226-9978. And it tells you exactly where it's at and what time it's at. Here's an event though, Vemma Rocks in Cleveland, Ohio. Here's an event that tells you, hey, there is an event flyer. So all you do is you click that, and it's going to bring up the event flyer. You can print that, you can save that, and it'll show you exactly, hey, this is what's going on. You've got it's featuring Lanny and Dina Morton as the ambassadors. You've got some different hosts. It'll tell you exactly what's going on. Good question though, but that's exactly where you get that stuff, right under the events tab. And again, if you don't find it in 2 seconds, spend 2 more seconds, and I guarantee you'll find it. Let's see, any other questions? Again, guys, if you have any questions on the right-hand side of your GoToWebinar control panel, you'll see there where it says, questions. Just click that, make sure it goes down, and you can actually type in a question, and you can send it, and I can ask it. Anything else, Cami, that you want me to go over?
No, I think that we hit everything. You did a great job. Thank you. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Uh,
Well, again, guys, this is going to be recorded. I will figure out how to get this recording and how to send it out to everybody. So anybody that had work or something else related where they couldn't get on this call, you can send it to them. And just make them go through it, make them watch it, or show it to them yourself and do the training yourself. Like, this isn't rocket science. I mean, you should be able to do this kind of stuff. But I want to make sure you're comfortable. Cami, I know you want to make sure people are comfortable because you want to make sure you're spending time on the productive things of enrolling people. And if you don't even know how to enroll somebody, it's not very productive. So make sure that we know this kind of stuff. And if you guys have any questions that weren't asked, feel free to give us a call. More than happy to do that. Last question that came in: I want to make flyers. Where do I get the stock photos? All of the stock photos are all under news and resources under the download tab. All that stuff's there. And there's even a flyer for an event that all you do is you download the flyer. It's already pre-made, and all you have to do is type in who's going to be there and where it's at. All under the download section under news and resources. It's all there. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your time. Stay plugged in. Get on our weekly leadership calls, our Sunday night call with Matt Morrow. Stay plugged into your upline. I love the saying, if you're feeling up, call your downline. If you're feeling down, call your upline. Get pumped back up. Get remotivated. Sometimes you're just in a funk, and that happens. Every day is not going to be perfect, and you're not expected to be this happy-go-lucky, everything's perfect every day. But I tell you what, guys, it helps a lot when there's somebody that you can call. I call different guys all the time. I'm like, yo, Matt, man, dude, I'm freaking in a funk. Would you get me out of this thing? And you know what? He'll say some things to get me out of the funk, and then I'll go have an amazing day. So anytime you're in a funk, reach up to somebody that you can that supports you and that you're working with directly, that can get you out of that funk and get you back being productive again. So appreciate you guys. Have a fantastic night. Blow me up, blow up your leadership. Let's blow this deal up, and let's try to catch up with guys like Brad and Tom Alcaz and all these other guys. All right? Appreciate you guys. Have a fantastic night.